once we had ClearVUE installed, for me it was a gift. We consume nearly 10 million units in an entire year, equivalent to close €1 million. Once we installed ClearVUE, we got so much information that we can use that we have managed to save around 5% of the total energy, which is quite substantial having this type of consumption.
I'm Kate Cesare. I'm the Chief Sustainability Officer for the Eden Leisure Group. The Eden Leisure Group has been at the forefront of the leisure and hospitality industry for the last 6 decades. And I've been with the group for 25 years. Now, as CSO, I'm responsible for ensuring that the business is conducted in a way that delivers long-term stakeholder value by adopting responsible ESG strategies. The Eden Leisure Group is comprised of various different businesses, including 3 hotels, the Intercontinental Malta, the Holiday Inn Express, and the recently opened Voco Malta. We also have our entertainment section, which includes a cinema complex, radio stations, health and fitness club, esports, an entertainment center that houses bowling, arcades, and other family entertainment. So, of course, our energy usage is quite high. We do our best to reduce our energy consumption as much as possible by investing in infrastructure, by putting controls and processes in place, but we're also quite restricted on the amount of energy, renewable energy we can generate ourselves because of the nature of our building.
My name is Anton Borch. I'm the Chief Engineer of Eden Leisure Group. My principal role, besides doing the engineering parts of the building, is to ensure that the building is performing in the highest efficiency possible. The hospitality sector, which comprises of Intercontinental and Holiday Inn Express, consumes roughly of 65% of the total energy consumed by the group. The remaining is through the entertainment section. Being with the company for the last 23 years, I have quite a good knowledge on how the building performs in terms of energy. Before having ClearVUE, we used to get the information as a consumption on a daily basis by someone going to check the meters or through the BMS system, take the readings and log, and you compare on a daily basis.
We had an idea of how much we were using in total, but we didn't really have much more information than that. We had to make several assumptions on how we felt the usage was divided between the different areas, different businesses. We were more reactive rather than proactive.
Our on-site engineering teams would take monthly and daily readings from different meters around different locations, and that data would be manually inputted into online tools, usually Excel, which obviously raised the problems of human errors sometimes and also communication errors between different departments.
We are obliged by law to carry out every 5 years an energy audit of the building in order to understand the consumption, and we have to report to the local authorities. We met a supplier and we started discussing with relation to the audit, and he proposed us ClearVUE as a platform that can help us to provide reports, detailed reports. They are not assumptions, they are detailed reports in order to provide to the authorities, to our board of directors, and to anyone that would like to understand and improve the performance of the building.
By using ClearVUE, we're able to monitor our energy usage in real time. We're able to see at any one point in time where we're at, what we're using, and we're able to take steps that might be necessary to address any issues that arise. For example, any unusual peaks or dips. We have real data in front of us, and as you can only manage what you measure, this allows us to take informed decisions. So ultimately, that translates itself into cost savings as well.
You can very easily see trends that are building within the hotel and also within sort of different days and different times of the year. And it also provides a lot of tools. It allows you to compare data between one period and another, and it allows you access to also download that data so you can present it to sort of other stakeholders as well.
We got all the information related to energy, such as power factor, kVA, kilowatt hour, on a per-minute basis. We have trained all our business units how to use ClearVUE, although they are not technical people. However, we have shared with them information in order to understand their business unit, how it is performing. It's an easy tool to use. For my end, as the engineer of the company, it gives me the opportunity to understand each section and each circuit of the building, how it is performing.
Now we're able to take action in real time and and ensure that we're nipping any issues in the bud. For example, we noticed at one point that the energy use in some of our suites was remaining at a constant high, which shouldn't have been the case because those suites were not always occupied. So that alerted us to the fact that there must have been constant energy use in terms of ACs being left on throughout the night or when the rooms weren't being occupied. So we were able to take the steps accordingly to make sure that we were changing our operations to ensure those things didn't happen.
If you look at the main kitchen of the hotel, we have realized that the consumption in that area has largely increased over the last year. So what that has allowed us to do is to look at that data, understand the data through ClearVUE, and to understand, okay, so part of that is we have introduced induction cooking, so we have seen the increase because of that, and also to see and decide on strategies with the kitchens team to see how we can reduce that energy consumption. And another example of the benefits of ClearVUE is we have realized within our rooms and our corridors that energy consumption was very high, even in times of low occupancy. So we've managed to take that information and create new strategies of making sure lights are turned off, ventilation is turned off when possible, and adjusting the settings of our systems to reduce that consumption.
In one of our fitness centers, with the ClearVUE installed, we have noticed that there were some energy usage during the closing time of the outlet of the business unit. Upon investigating, we have noticed that some ventilation motors were operating in non-operating times. When the building was closed, the fans were still running. With this tool, we could understand the building and how the operation is operating. And from these reports, we could also take internal decisions as a group in order to improve our performance in energy.
I think the partnership with Eden has been fantastic. I could tell from the first couple of meetings that sustainability was driven from the top down in that organisation, exactly the same as a ClearVUE. My name's Nathan Morley. I'm the engagement manager for ClearVUE, and I support clients and understand what their sustainability needs are and make sure that they have the right people at the right place in the right time. I think Eden Leisure's seen some really good benefits from using ClearVUE. I think they now understand the different business entities within the organisation and can actually control and see where their cost, carbon and consumptions are actually being utilised. And with the virtual meters, allowing them to segregate each of the business units has absolutely been beneficial for them as well. The Eden setup is quite a complex setup, the way that they've got one building and one sort of location with different multiple entities in there. To have that granular 24/7 availability to analyse the data, integrate that data with the support of the energy managers, I think there's not a solution out there like that. Eden it runs 24 hours a day, and the occupancy throughout it has different seasonal zones as well and different holiday periods. So understanding that and being able to give them intensity ratios per event, for example, that putting on for corporate clients, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for them.
Sustainability is very much at the core of Eden Leisure Group, and our mission is to ensure that we're doing business ethically and as environmentally and socially responsibly as possible, and doing business in a way that is good for people and the planet. We are committed to reduce our carbon emissions, our energy consumption, to adopt circular waste practices, and to adopt a culture of sustainability across all our different business units. The fact that ClearVUE allows you to control and reduce your energy usage and thereby your carbon emissions and your costs, that ties in very nicely with our ESG goal of reducing our impact on the environment. And ClearVUE has allowed us to properly measure our energy use and to use this data to be able to make meaningful decisions and be reactive in real time. ClearVUE has been instrumental in this.
Eden's been a forerunner for the sustainability journey here in Malta. And I think the charitable services and the whole ESG piece that they've been working on, the environmental, the social and the governance side, and the committees that they sit on here in Malta, is absolutely fantastic, and it's been a pleasure to work with them.